Hi students, I wanted to record you a brief, I hope, video about the final white paper assignment. I've looked at several of them from the peer review discussion board, and I've also met with several students in conferences this week, so I wanted to point out a few things that I've noticed in the drafts that I've seen. So first of all, I've seen some really excellent drafts, and I've seen some others that need a little bit more work in terms of organization and employment of scholarly sources. But one thing that I want you all to think about relative to this being a white paper is that it's sort of a pre-sell. So you're writing the kind of white paper that is a backgrounder, as I said in the assignment, and that means you're providing background on an issue. And you're trying to provide your audience with enough background to make an intelligent decision going forward. So it's sort of a light argument or a think piece about a particular topic, and you're writing about a certain genre of technical and professional communication. So what I've told the students who I've met with to think about is this. I want you to think about coming to me at some point after you've written this paper and saying, Dr. Newmark, the genre that I've chosen, let's just say newsletters, Dr. Newmark, the newsletter genre is the genre par excellence of technical communication when it is done well. It is the genre par excellence or beyond compare when done well because it does all of these things. So that's the way that you should think about explaining and analyzing the genre that you have chosen. So I've seen a few papers on instructions videos, on newsletters, on grant proposals. These are all really appropriate choices in terms of genres. And by providing background on the genre, a clear definition of what it is and how it operates, and including scholarly sources from journals like the Journal of Technical and Business Communication and Technical Communication, those are just two examples, you should be able to find scholarly sources about the importance of the genre, how people use it in the workplace, and you can combine the scholarly information that you've collected with other information from website searches. For example, some of the students who are writing on instructions videos have found some excellent articles from very reputable scholarly journals and from really well-known scholars about the multimodal genre of the instructions video. They've combined that with one student used a website that had aggregated 10 of the most successful instruction videos that are available online today. So the student was able to discuss how this particular genre really exemplifies excellence in communicating technical and complicated information to a user in a way that fulfills the purpose and serves that audience. So again, you're going to want to provide background on the genre, a definition of the genre, and use the scholarly sources to express how this genre exhibits some of the qualities that technical communication should represent. Now, how you use the 9 competencies from the Intercom article is also really important to consider. Some students have used those 9 competencies as the organizational architecture of their white paper itself, as the major section headings. That's one way to do it. But you could also have other section headings like background, scholarly context, applied knowledge, reasons for this genre being quintessentially the best technical communication genre there is. You wouldn't use that last one, but you get my idea. You can either create your own sort of categories, or you can use the SCT competency topics as your categories if you wish. I'm not going to endorse either one of those. They can both work well, but I really recommend that you take a good look at your peers' drafts on the discussion board and see what everybody else is doing. It'll just give you a good survey of how different students are organizing this project. So in what I've seen something of a lack of integration across sections in this white paper, and I've also seen some struggles with design. So you're not only working with text, like alphabetic text on a Word document page, but you need to balance white space. You might want to work with columns. You have to use graphics. You need to use images. And every image, graphic, table you use has to have a figure caption beneath it. Again, be sure that you're including your scholarly sources and your non-scholarly sources in a way that is smoothly integrated into your report's body and is properly cited in either APA or MLA citation format. Also, I'll just leave you with this. I've talked with 3 students who are writing on the instructions video. This, of course, is really interesting. I recommended to those students that they might want to use a different modality to share their report. And so I think a few of them are going to actually create a website so that they can create a website with multiple pages, accessible through a menu, and so that they can embed examples of effective and ineffective instructions videos. So you can think about operating truly multimodally if that is appropriate to the genre that you're working in. That's not going to be appropriate for everything, but reach out to me if you have any questions about that. Finally, please be sure that your sections, across all of the sections in your report, smoothly flow from one to the other, and that you're always returning to the purpose of this document, which is to educate your reader about this genre and to convince that reader that this genre, when done well, and you need to establish what that means to communicate in this way well, if done well, is a quintessential genre of technical communication. So this also means that you have to really understand what effective technical communication is and does today in the 21st century. So those are some insights I've gleaned from looking at your drafts, and if you have any questions in the next week plus before it's due, just get in touch with me and I'm happy to help you. That's a lot of information that I've offered you in this video, so I hope some of it was helpful to you.